Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, another Canelo update. Let's talk about it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Check out our boxing room playlist for more videos like this, and got a little bit on Ryan as well too. So basically, Canelo could be headed back over to the zone through Matchroom and Canelo Promotions. And right now they said that Caleb Plant ducked. Apparently Caleb Plant went on Instagram Live yesterday and said he didn't duck. Basically, they had a done deal agreed upon. When it came to sign the contract, allegedly a rumored, he said that he needed more time and that he wanted more money. And the money was too little to take on short notice. So basically now Canelo is negotiating with Eddie Hearn to fight Callum Smith December 26th. And that Ryan Garcia could fight on the undercard as well. So he could fight Callum Smith, and apparently Callum Smith been in the gym. And at the end of the day, the Plant fight was real good. But apparently wasn't enough money for him to take it on short notice. And it was also it was too short a notice to do a pay-per-view. But I ain't blaming Caleb Plant. It seemed like he stay in shape. But if you're gonna turn around and do it on short notice, he gonna get $40 million trying to give me peanuts. Nope. So he just chose not to do it. So people can say he ducked Canelo twice, even though he couldn't have fought him in May because of the COVID. But it is what it is. Your price is your price. But apparently they agreed on a deal. When he got to the table to sign a contract, he said no, wasn't enough time, need more money. Like Roger Mayweather said, you only need 8 weeks to train, but it was 6 weeks, so that's on him. Don't make me no difference. You can't miss nothing that you didn't have. But and maybe he wanted to fight. He waiting to fight David Benavidez. We're on the street as David Benavidez ain't trying to fight him yet. So this is what you get in this carousel of boxing. You get a lot of dudes that don't really want to fight each other, that don't want to do this. Oh, when it comes down to it, everybody think about money. Everybody chasing money. If you chase legacy, the money will come with it. But I don't know who Caleb Plant gonna fight next. I'm not sure what he wants. He should at least be getting $10 million. If the pot was 40, he should at least be getting 10. So I ain't counting his pockets. I don't know exactly what's rocking, but apparently Canelo gonna be in fighting on Matchroom if everything go right, and it's gonna be a one-fight deal. You did all that bitching and crying with the zone, and you gonna fight Callum Smith anyway. Makes no sense to me, but heard it's December 26th, possibly rumored to go down in Texas, and me personally, I don't care nothing about the fight. Callum Smith is probably just gonna come to lose. Maybe the zone to rob Canelo for leaving. Who knows? But he go right back and work with Eddie Hearn, and at this point, he's just gonna be working with everybody. I don't know if that's gonna affect fighting Caleb Plant in the future, Benavidez, Jamal Charlo, but you hear some rumors that in May he could fight Triple G, so he might still be fighting on the zone, just on a fight-by-fight deal. So he might turn around and fight Callum Smith, then fight Triple G. But for me personally, it was too good to be true. For this dude to kind of go to PBC and try to fight the best, too good to be true. So at the end of the day, what he gonna do is probably just keep working with them. Don't be surprised if you don't see him fight Callum Smith, Triple G in May, Billy Joe Saunders later in 2021. Canelo ain't trying to go over there and really fight them killers like that. If you did, you'll fight Plant next. And I can't say he can't or he don't. But he'll fight Plant with a regular 8, 10, 12 week notice, and then we'll see what's popping. But, he always want an advantage. I think he was going to fight Callum Smith anyway. And that's just been a word on the street. Callum Smith, December 19th. Callum Smith, possibly December 26th. Canelo ain't about to go over on a fight-by-fight deal on PBC with a regular 10, 12 weeks and fight no Caleb Plant. Too good to be true. He wasn't about to go to PBC where they got all the fighters. Jamel can move up and fight him. Jamal can move up and fight him and stay where he at. David Benavidez, Caleb Plant. I just couldn't envision him going over there after years and years of ducking and putting all these stipulations and contracts, legitimately trying to fight Caleb Plant on a 10, 12 weeks, 8-week notice. I'm telling y'all, it's just too good to be true. He's just going to be working with the zone and Matchroom on a fight-by-fight deal. And that's what I heard before he was going to leave at the Golden Boy and go over there to Eddie Hearn. And then all he going to do is still launch, the Zone UK. So you did all that bitching and complaining to still go over there and fight Callum Smith for the same money. Come on. If Canelo never wanted to fight killers in the 20s, his late 20s or early 20s, excuse me, why do you want to fight killers almost in his 30s? Don't make no sense. So maybe it's a little bit more to the story than what Caleb Plant got to say. So I mean, they could have made this fight for January. Could have made this fight for February. But apparently he gonna be breaking Callum Smith to Texas and, fighting on the zone. Me personally, I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I don't really care about that fight. Callum Smith ain't did nothing extraordinary in his career, and we know how it's gonna go, man. But apparently Ryan Garcia might be fighting on Canelo undercard or December 19th versus Luke Campbell, or a different opponent. Right now, Luke Campbell doesn't have any symptoms from the coronavirus, and they're hoping that he can get back in the ring December 19th or December 26th. So right now that still could be on, but Ryan got a few options. I think one of his options is Fortuna, and then the third option is Linares, and obviously Luke Campbell being the number one option. So apparently they could push that back to the 19th or 26th. If it's on the 19th, then Ryan will be headlining the card, probably from Fantasy Springs. I'm not sure where, with Luke Campbell. But he could fight Fortuna, or Linares is a third option. And, it really don't matter. I like to see him fight both. I think Fortuna would be a tough fight. It'd be a statement fight. A guy that Devin Haney didn't want to fight. Well, apparently, my sources say Linares, Devin Haney ducked him too. So, he got two guys that Devin Haney ducked and didn't want to fight, and went on to fight Gamboa, reportedly, instead. So, I mean, Ryan fighting Fortuna on the Canelo undercard is a good fight. I think that's better than the actual fight. I think Linares or Fortuna or Luke is a better fight than Canelo fighting Callum Smith. And maybe for Canelo, the plan is to get a real world belt, a real title, and in the ring that's owned by Golden Boy now, is why it's not seen as the lineal title no more, or the most important title. The ring belt Callum Smith got, he got the WBC Diamond belt, and he also has the Super WBA belt. So, he can win a lineal belt from Callum Smith, even though he don't deserve the lineal belt. That tournament fell apart, but he can get the lineal belt, the WBC Diamond, and he can walk away with the Super WBA belt. So I'm surprised he didn't want to fight Ivan Uterman on Showtime. But I'm guessing the zone is offering more money. But I think Ryan Garcia fight is definitely gonna steal the show if he fights on Canelo's undercard. Preferably, I think the tougher fight for him is Fortuna. Fortuna is rough, tough. I thought Fortuna was gonna be fighting November sometime on FS1. So maybe he really not an opponent, or maybe he could pull out that fight and still fight Ryan Garcia, but he'd be a rough fighter for Ryan. I think stylistically wise, that's probably the tougher fight for him. Linares is probably his best at 35. He just got knocked out by Pablo Cesar Cano. But I think I'd love him to go ahead and fight Luke Campbell if he can get healthy. But for him, the worst style is Fortuna. And can I see them, all three of them, beating on him? Absolutely, I can see all three beating on Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia got a lot of technical flaws, chin fly up. And Eddie Reynoso seemed like a trainer that's not that good, because he didn't do well with Oscar Valdez, and he chose not to fight Shakur Stevenson. He gonna wait for Miguel Burchett, and obviously that's a title fight. So why would you if you're Miguel Burchett, why would you duck Shakur Stevenson for a mandatory shot for a title fight, and then fight him for a non-title fight? So we knew that. So Shakur gonna be coming back December 12th versus somebody, and Oscar Valdez is gonna wait for Miguel Burchett. The Mexican fighters, they scared of black fighters that style, man, for whatever reason it is. Chavez, he beat up Roger Mayweather, rest in power to him. But Chavez fought black fighters. Now these dudes like Canelo, they don't want to fight no Negroes. You know what I'm saying? And Ryan Garcia, I think he ain't really trying to fight no black fighters. He'd be in trouble if he fought some black fighters. You look at the guys he fight. I know he's supposed to fight my man from Philly. He got arrested on a warrant, but they ain't trying to have him fight no black fighters. Canelo, I had a press, and Caleb Plant got a black style. I knew he wasn't gonna fight. It's just something that didn't sit right with me on that one. But I don't think Ryan gonna fight Fortuna. I think if anything he'll fight Linares, but he already ducked Linares before, so I think they're gonna wait for Luke Campbell. And if Luke Campbell get well, they're gonna push the fight back a week or a couple weeks to Canelo undercard, and that's just what it's gonna be. So I mean, be interesting to see how it goes down. But Canelo's just seeing hell bent and fighting in December, so and getting some money for it. So he wasn't gonna fight Uterman for no short money. So if he wanted to fight Uterman, they couldn't put that on pay-per-view. I know I wouldn't be buying it. So he went where he get the most guaranteed money at, and that's with Eddie Hearn. And I got a strange feeling, it's just a feeling, pure speculation, that he gonna stay with Eddie Hearn for a few fights. I think he gonna fight Callum Smith, Billy Joe Saunders. I think it's gonna be Callum Smith, Triple G, Billy Joe Saunders. And that's what he gonna do. He ain't gonna be fighting Jamal Charlo. I'm telling you that he not gonna fight them dudes. Plant, Benavidez, Jamil. He not gonna fight them dudes. Demetrius Andrade. He ain't fighting no Negroes. That man is gonna sit there. He gonna fight through Matchroom. He gonna be on a fight-by-fight deal with his own. and that's gonna be it. And then maybe in 2022 he'll think about fighting some of those guys. But that's just my opinion. But don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, part response, video request. All my social media links in the description. Twitter's the fast way. Then Facebook, then Instagram. We got a Facebook group. That link's in the description. If you want to advertise on the channel, hit me up. If you got video requests or whatever, hit me up. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Appreciate the love and support. All right, some may not know, but we got blocked from going live because we had some of the fight playing in the background this past Saturday on the Tank and Leo Santa Cruz Carter. It was, or is it either the Onuiwa fight on ESPN Plus? But it was a mistake. But now we can't go live until something change. Let something change until January 29th, basically February. So I want you guys to follow me on Sportscasters, SPORTSCASTR, and I'll put the link in. I'll put the link in the description. That'll be the first link. Or you can follow me on Goodfellas Sports TV 2.0. And I'll be doing my live streams both there at the same time. So any live football, basketball, anything in between that, make sure you check out Sportscaster for your boy. Check it out. I'll put that little thumbnail or a little thing on the screen, but the link will be in the description. They monetize from day one. It's a YouTube alternative, so I will be there permanently. So I might be going live there and YouTube if I get my channel back or my live stream back at the same time. Appreciate everybody, but Goodfellas Sports TV 2.0, link in the description, and Sportcaster, link in the description. If you want to press the link, it is on sportscaster.com. It's just Goodfellas Sports, one word. Appreciate it. We gone.